Chosen vessels, what's the deal? It's your main man, Druuill. I'm back at you again with another video. I need each and every vessel to hit that like button, hit that share button, and don't forget to subscribe. Shout out to Drew Nation, the GCVs, and the Galactic family. Let's get right into it, shall we? Look, gaslighting a targeted individual is a sure way to get a quick, immediate access out of their lives like you never even existed. Let's talk about it. Look, anybody who gaslights you deserves immediate access out of your life. Anybody gaslighting you is not meant to be in your life. There are people who find it fun to try to manipulate others psychologically. And you think that people are just playing games with you. You think people just may be acting weird or strange or something's up with aunt this or uncle this or whoever. But the thing is, whether they're aware of it or not, it has a detrimental effect on you. All right? People who are gaslit too much, they end up in like homes. They end up having somebody take care of them. When you're gaslit too much, it causes your brain to turn to mush. You turn into a lesser version of yourself. You turn into somebody that's dependent on others, somebody that can't take care of themselves. All right. When people gaslight you, you have to get them out of your life, because if you don't, what they do is it could potentially have long-lasting effects on you and your life. All right. People who gaslight, they have a secret hatred towards you. They have a secret animosity towards you. And what they're doing is, it's not called gaslight for a reason. What they're doing is they're keeping their negative behavior around you covert and light. All right. They're keeping their negative behavior light, because if the negativity was too heavy, if they made it too obvious, you would up and leave. And it's not that you have to get over to thinking that people who gaslight you care about you because they're in a position for someone to care about somebody. If you leave, they're not upset because someone in their life is leaving. They're upset because they're not able to gaslight you anymore, and they're going to lose their power and their manipulation and their ability to control you. Because gaslighting is like a shot of heroin. All right, it's like somebody taking a needle and putting it in their vein. All right, it's like somebody being on like that fentanyl stuff. It's like somebody being on some very strong narcotics from a doctor. All right, these people are addicted to their negative treatment towards you. All right, and this is another thing that's going to make them not be able to reasonably ration out how they feel with logic, because it's like they're not trying to give up that power, and they're drunk on that power like a wino. They're drunk on that power like a wino. All right. So anybody that gaslights you, they deserve immediate access out of your life. Anybody that anybody that does that disrespectful behavior, they gotta go, because it's basically like somebody gaslighting you is basically like you finding out somebody taking years off your life or time off your life, or secretly poisoning your food every day to the point to where on the one millionth meal you die. All right, like they do things enough to have a long lasting effect. Like the amount of stress that gaslighting causes, it causes it will cause brain damage after a long period of time of the effects of this person's psychological abuse on your mind. It will cause you to atrophy. It will cause you to have mental atrophy. All right, and your mental functions, your brain functions will start to decrease, because all your faculties are being used up and being torn apart by the abuse and the suffering and the stress that your body is going through. This is why gaslighting is so bad, and why you have to cut people off immediately who do it, because it's like you walking into somebody's basement. They say they got a shooting range, but you see your picture up, and you see your picture look like Swiss cheese. But this is somebody that is trying to cook food for you. This is somebody who's trying to invite you over. This is somebody who says they want a relationship with you. This is somebody who says you should come over and have dinner. All right, but these are people who secretly have disdain for you, but they won't tell you, because if they tell you, they're going to lose their supply. It's like somebody that is it's like somebody that what are we looking for here? It's like somebody that wants to get something that they want really bad. All right, imagine somebody who who really likes a certain type of person. Imagine somebody being able to go out and see this person. Do you think this person would either A, go out to knit with their grandma, or do you think they're going to go out and see the person that they want to see? This person is going to go out and see the person that they want to see. But if this person was to stop gaslighting you and leave this control, it'd be like them going to see their grandma. It'd be like them going to see or do something that they don't want to do. Nobody, go see your grandma. Love your grandma. If she's not toxic, all right. They will go do what they enjoy. All right. So you're not going to make these people give up what they enjoy doing. All right. It's basically like anything else that somebody enjoys. Somebody loves pizza a lot. They're not going to stop eating it. Somebody loves this. Whatever people love, they're not going to stop doing it. You're not going to stop doing what you love. You love peace. You love peace of mind. You love feeling good. You love not being abused mentally. So it's like you don't want to give up your peace of mind, just like you don't want to give up your peace of mind for these people, and you want to get away from them. They don't want you to get away from them, and they don't want to give up their hold on you and your life, because that means they're not going to have that power over the person that they're abusing anymore. See, it's a lot deeper than we know, because we're on the opposite end of it. We're the one being gaslit, so we're all we experience is the negative aspect of being gaslit. They are on the opposite end of it. When they're gaslighting, they're experiencing the feelings of power and control that they have over a person, and they don't care if that comes off as abuse to you or not. That's how strong that power is from that negative energy. They don't care if it comes off as abusive to you as not. They need their drugs. They need their power. They need their supply from you. All right, they do not care if it comes off as abusive. They need that dopamine release that they get from when they down talk you, when they treat you like poop. All right, when they treat you worse than a person is supposed to treat a person. And this is why they do not care. They don't care. Number one, they don't care because they have no empathy. All right. The number one thing that all sociopaths have is a lack of empathy. One thing that all narcissists have is a lack of empathy. All right. One thing that all enablers have is a lack of empathy. All right. So these people, they lack empathy. You can't expect them to care how they're treating you or how it has an effect on you. All right. You have to stop looking for that, because you're going to stress yourself out and worry yourself to death just because somebody is in a position to care about you, but they actually don't. All right, do not worry yourself out over that. It's a mind F. It's a total mind F. Having somebody in a position that's supposed to be giving you love and treating you a certain way, but they're calling you soft and immature and emotional, and they're saying you're sensitive because you don't want to accept the negative treatment that is all they have to give to you. All right. People will do things and people will take care of you in other ways, but will disregard you and abuse you and manipulate you in other ways. But because they got certain things covered and certain things taken care of, they're like, so what? You know, deal with it. But the thing is, you don't have to deal with it. It's not so what. It may be so what to this person because they have some trauma, some things they need to heal. They got some things that they haven't gotten over. They got some old wounds that they haven't healed or taken care of. All right, these people, they don't care about themselves, and because they don't want to take the time to heal themselves, they use that as an excuse to not care about others. And they want to take it out on you, and they want you to suffer because of it. These people love to watch others suffer. It's the narcissistic pastime to watch other people suffer. They love to watch other people suffer. They cannot stand to see somebody be peaceful or enjoy their life, because this is something that they're unable to do. They will never be happy. They can never be happy. Only thing they can do is fake being happy. That's why when you're around narcissistic people, you'll notice that they're really fake. All right, they don't have a real bone in their body. They couldn't be real if they tried. Only thing these people can be is fake, because that's who they are. They're fake. They're not real people. They're fake. All right, and a fake person is going to gaslight you. Gaslighting is lying. Fake people don't tell the truth. Fake people are going to lie. It's going if a person is trying to make a career off being a fake individual, they're going to have a lot of manipulation, a lot of lies. It's not going to be. They're not going to be anywhere near the truth. All right, they're not going to stand on truth. They're not going to have anything to do with truth. They're not going to want truth. Nothing to do with truth at all, except the truth that they make up in their head about you and other people that they don't treat right. These people thrive off lies, okay? They thrive off lies when you're their supply. So, and the thing is, when people act like this, kick them out your life. Don't hold people around. Don't wait for people to change. All right? Don't keep people around that gaslight you. Don't keep these people as friends. Don't keep these people as family. Don't keep these people as lovers or partners or whatever. Anybody that gaslights you does not deserve to be in your life. They're not just playing around. That is an excuse. That's a lie. It's something that they say to cover up their hidden motive. Their hidden motive is to destroy you and watch you suffer at their hand, even if it's mentally and psychologically. Because it's not physical abuse, they want to sweep it under the rug and act like gaslighting is nothing. But they're not the ones that's going through the trauma. They're not the one that is their body is responding negatively to some foul treatment. All right? And because this is how they are, they feel that this is just the way you're going to have to deal with them. And they want you just to sit around, just to accept it, just to take it, and just to be abused. Especially if you're just now waking up to a relationship that you have with a person like this. They're going to look at you like you crazy. What's wrong with you? We've always acted like this. We've always treated you like this. All right? So don't take it personal, and don't be upset. Don't go hating people, and don't go being angry at people. I know that's how you're going to feel at first. So at first, when you're first waking up to this thing, can't nobody tell you how to feel. You got to get it out your system. All right? But once you pray, once you calm down, once you realize that it's not the end of the world, once you realize you still got a life to live, and once you realize that your life is going to get better once you end this behavior, and in order to end this behavior, you have to end the relationship with the people who are acting like this towards you. Things are going to get better for you. All right, things are going to get better. Your life is going to get better. Things are going to turn around. Your energy is going to get better. All right, people wonder why they have trouble keeping jobs. People wonder why they have trouble keeping relationships, friendships. When you have people like this in your life and you've dealt with this abuse, it makes you a lesser version of yourself. You're not able to think clearly. You're not able to make decisions. They say, psychologists and doctors say, that narcissistic abuse and gaslighting causes somebody to have a brain like a afternoon drunk. It causes you to go throughout your life like a drunk, a person that's an alcoholic, somebody that is drunk, and and this is why they'll say that these types of people who have been under this abuse, is not easy for them to make decisions. They doubt themselves. They don't believe in themselves. All right. This is why you guys have doubted yourself for so long, because it was forced doubt. The doubt was forced down your throat. Y'all believed in yourselves so much. Y'all had so much drive, so much ambition. Some of y'all at such a young age. A lot of people used gaslighting and manipulative tactics to destroy you and to kill that that go-getter, motivated, loving life, happy, go-lucky spirit in you. Not everything is, you're not going to be happy every day. I don't know who thinks that. But the thing is, you don't have to stay in a negative mind state. And just because you're not going to be happy every day doesn't mean you should give up on happiness. Ain't nobody happy every day. You're just using that as an excuse because you don't want to be happy. You don't want to put in the work to be happy, and you don't even know what happiness is, what it's like, or where it starts, or where it ends. They wouldn't know happiness if the Three Stooges slapped them upside the head. They wouldn't know. They would not know happiness if it smacked them upside the face. So people who gaslight you, they deserve an immediate exit out of your life. Then no excuse, no explanation, no nothing. Just bye. Move on. And it's going to hurt, but it should hurt because you're the one who cares. You're the one who's got a heart. You're the one who's got empathy. When you leave people behind who you thought cared about you, it's going to hurt because you think that these people cared about you the way you cared about them, but they never did. They don't. They even made fun of you for it. They saw you as weak for it. They talked about you behind your back for it. That's why they got fake love for you. That's why they got fake love for you. You always came at them with real love, but the love they had was fake. They had to act. They had to try. They gotta put on a fake plastic smile just to see you. Hi. They don't really got no love for you. How you gonna smile on somebody's face like this, and then the minute they back is turned, you cracking jokes and talking about them and kicking their back in and stabbing them in the back? But this is how people are, and when you sense and pick up the spirit on people, leave, deject them out your life, kick them out your house. Don't let them come back. All right, don't sit down and eat with them no more. Don't open gifts with them no more. Shouldn't be celebrating them holidays in the first place, but don't be celebrating no holidays with them like that. All right, and I ain't knocking nobody that does their thing. That's your thing. That's between you and the Most High. Everybody's on their own walk and journey in time. Things will be revealed in time. All right, but that's just my personal thing. I'm not trying to ruin nobody's happy holiday. Happy holiday to you. But the thing is, look, it won't be no happy holiday around a narcissist. Won't nothing be happy around them. You won't have a happy thought, idea, feeling, vibration, nothing. You won't even have an oh happy day around a narcissist. Won't even be able to say oh happy day around a narcissist. Yo, you'll notice yourself when you get happier, when you leave certain people, they're destructive and they're gaslighting you. All right, when you're around the people that gaslight you, when you leave and you don't have to see them anymore, and y'all's energy's not mixing no more, they're out your life, you're out their life, they're gone and out the picture, and you start to feel better and not bitter anymore. That's a surefire sign. I'm gonna say the one I know how to say. That's a surefire sign that they need to leave. They need to leave. All right, that's a surefire sign that this person has to get out your life. You have to get them out your life. They're not supposed to be in your life. They was never supposed to be in your life. They were there for a short time, not a long time. They were there for a lesson and not a blessing. But the blessing is always in the lesson. There's always a blessing in the lesson that you learn from people when there's a testing. All right, life is full of lessons, testings, and blessings. All right, and when the people test you, all right, and when the people test you, right, when the people test you, there's going to be when the people get the testing, there's going to be a lesson, and then after the lesson will come your blessing. All right, you just have to take heed of the lesson. All right, so that way you can get the blessing. And if the lesson is I shouldn't go around this person no more, don't. Doesn't matter if a dire circumstance happens. Doesn't matter if the end of the world happens. Don't get around people. All right, because they will love bomb you, put on a sob story. They'll do anything to make you come back, and then as soon as you come back, they'll slowly but surely draw back and start treating you in a way that you wouldn't want to be treated and abuse you again. The only reason why abusive people change momentarily is because they want you back so they can re-abuse you, because they haven't had that supply. Imagine if somebody is able to do something they like to do, but they haven't been able to do it for a while. If they're going to be able to do it, you think they're going to turn that down? No. If they're addicted to it, no. If they have no control over it, no. If they're power drunk, no. These types of people, they use gaslighting as a manipulative. They use gaslighting as a manipulative tactic to control you, to have power over you. All right, they want to control you with their gaslighting. They do things, act like they didn't do it. It leaves you questioning your own sanity, leaves you questioning yourself, your mind, your mental state, and leaves you confused. And they know this, man. They know this, that it leaves you confused. They know that they're playing with your mind. It's just they don't have the empathy to care. These people know everything that they're doing. Oh, what are you talking about? I never said that. Yes, you did. I even have it written down that you did, because a smart chosen one, a smart empath, keeps a journal about when they are in direct contact with their abusers, when you work with them, when you live with them, when you have to interact with them. It's good to write things down so you don't have to be depressed over whether you should not interact with this person anymore because they're making you question your stuff. And it's to destroy you and make you less of a person, because they want to have control over you, because it's a certain amount of power that comes with the control, and they're addicted to it. They need that power. It makes them feel fulfilled. You read a book, you exercise, you put some food down, you put drinks down, you put whatever down. You will change your life. You will welcome God into your life. You will do some positive things. You will connect with your higher self, your higher power. You'll make life changes. These people will complain. They'll look in the mirror, be unhappy, and take that out on you. They'll look in the mirror, be unhappy, and take that out on life. They'll look at their life, hate their life, see how bad it is, put on a fake smile, pretend that they're happy, and then go out through the world causing havoc on innocent victims. But ain't no victims on this channel. We survivors, baby. We survivors and thrivers and narcissistic unalivers. I'm ready to spiritually unalive some demons and some narcs with the power of the Most High. All right, you know how they say God is a shield? Ooh, boy, I put on a shield today. I put on a shield today. God was a shield today. All right, when their negative energy and their evil starts to come to you, use God as a shield. All right, God, that's not just something fly to say. That's not just something comforting for your mind. That's something you could actually use, like you're Captain America. All right, and you could actually use the Most High as a shield. We don't battle against flesh and blood, people. We battle against spiritual forces. You could use the Most High. He's a shield. Use him as a shield. I was protecting myself all day today with the Most High. All right, I protected myself all day today with the Most High. I let him use me, and I used him. I used him as a shield, baby, like I was supposed to. All right, don't everybody say right now, I use the Most High as a shield like I supposed to, like I supposed to. I use the Most High like I was supposed to. I use the Most High like a shield, baby. And it's like the negative energy, like when you feel draining around people, those are energy vampires in your presence. Those are spiritual attacks happening in your presence. So when you feel the energy draining, when you feel people pulling on your spirit, tugging on you, the tugboats them, when you feel the tugboats tugging, all right, you and the Most High get the thugging, all right? You and the Most High get the thugging, all right? You use the Most High as a shield to deflect that negative energy back onto them. Once you feel their energy start to get weird, these people around you, you start to feel you start to feel them attacking. All right, because I'm sure everybody knows what a spiritual attack feels like. All right, you start to get anxious, you start to get some rage, you start to get focused on stuff that's happening around you instead of being able to focus on yourself. And the people continue it, and they just gonna keep doing it until you feed into it and give them some attention. So what we gonna get mad at that? No, we're gonna use the Most High as a shield, all right? Because all they're gonna do is gaslight you. All they're gonna do is gaslight you. So use the Most High as a shield and deflect these people's negative energy. So you could that way you could dwell in the secret place of the Most High. You could dwell underneath the wings of the Most High. All right, you could dwell underneath the wings of the angel of the Most High. You feel me? All right. Because these people, you could dwell under the wings of the Most High, and you could tell these people, bye, bye, bye. Kanye just got in trouble for sampling some Backstreet Boys, some NSYNC, one of them, and he beat me to it. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. But yo, he didn't beat me to it. Man, people who gaslight you, they gotta go. They don't deserve to be in your life. No contact. Don't talk to them. No contact. No call. No postcard. No nothing. Until you heal and you're ready to send them something. All right. Never see these people face to face again if you have to, because that's the highest form of disrespect. Gaslighting. It's like somebody putting a bag over your head, telling you to get on your knees and shooting you in the face. But the thing is, you don't know who's shooting you in the face. So it's like you just stay there. You just stay with them, and you basically just keep the bag over your head, and you just let them keep holding that gun to your head, and they just keep shooting you. But you strong. You got God on your side. He's like, yo, man, I know you got me and everything, but you don't have to keep taking shots from this person. You don't have to keep taking shots in the name of love. You don't have to allow this person to keep shooting you in the name of false friendship. You don't have to keep allowing this person to shoot you in the name of fake friends or fake whatever. Anything fake. Any fake relationship out there. All right, don't keep getting shot in the name of a fake relationship. Remove the veil all over from over your eyes. Remove the bag from over your head. All right, you can see. You want to see who's shoot. You want to see who's trying to shoot you. So that way you can make a decision and be like, you know what, I'm done. I'm not going to be your target anymore. You're not going to use me for target practice. So gaslighting a target individual is a sure way to make it out of that person's life. When people gaslight you, that's a sure sign that they don't want to be in your life. All right, if somebody is gaslighting you, they are secretly, psychologically communicating with you that they shouldn't be in your life. Anybody that abuses you, you shouldn't have them around you. Anybody that thinks less of you, don't have them around you. If somebody is going to play games with your mind, this person sees you and your life as a joke. This person has no respect for you. That's why they're gaslighting you in the first place. And they have to do it because they have to keep it light. Like I said in the beginning, they got to keep it light because if they got to keep it MC light. They got to keep it on MC light. All right? They got to keep it MC light because if they were to do it, if they were to treat you how they really wanted to, they wouldn't be able to get supply off you. If you were able to read their mind more than you already can and see how they really feel more than you already can, it'd be a wrap. You wouldn't have absolutely nothing to do with them. So why not? Unfortunately, it may have come to this, but there's going to be people in life that you just have to have nothing to do with. You outgrow people, you outgrow relationships, you outgrow their abuse, you outgrow how they treat you, you outgrow their negativity, you outgrow their evil. You don't want nothing to do with that mess. You don't want nothing to do with that mess, so you just leave it alone and you leave them alone. And you leave you leave the relationship alone so that they can't abuse you no more. You don't need destructive, manipulative, abusive people in your life. If somebody displays those character traits, get rid of them. Drop them like a ton of bricks. All right, you have God in your life, and you have to know that God will. Like there's people online that have testimonies about they got wonderful new families, they got wonderful new friends, they got wonderful new relationships. If you're feeling down and out, look up some of those. You'll be able to have a holiday again. You'll be able to enjoy a real family dinner again, a real meal again. All right, you'll be able to focus on positivity again. And one thing that I need you guys to know is that you're always safe and you're always protected. You may be moving, you may be walking around. It may be people that pop up out of nowhere in this simulation. All right, it may be some narcs or some sharks or whatever walking around, but don't be afraid. All right, it's nothing to fear. It's nothing to be afraid of. A lot of people like to watch us. A lot of people like to mind our business. A lot of people like to just be creepy and sneaky and try to be smooth around us. And it's to try to make us feel uncomfortable. And whether they know it or not that they're making us feel uncomfortable, they could care less. All right, gang stalker activity. So, when you're out minding your business, there's going to be some gang stalkers pop up because people are always watching us no matter what you're doing. So even though they're always watching us, God's always watching them. God's always watching everything. And plus there's satellites in the sky that's always watching everyone and everything. And they can see a mole on the back of your neck. So don't worry about people that pop up that you really, it's just once you get over the uncomfortable fact that, this person was minding my business for longer than I would have liked. This person may have been watching me for more than I've been aware of. This person may be paying attention to me. This person may have been minding my business. We just got to get over that. We're cool. People are going to be worried about us. It's like seeing a superstar. All right. So back to reality. Cut people that you don't want in your life out your life. All right. Cut people that you don't want in your life out your life. All right. When you have people that are gang stalking you, meditation and taking a deep breath is going to be important because there's going to be times where you're just going to have to let things go. Whether you're in the middle of doing something, whether you're trying to focus on something, all right, whether you think you got some privacy or whatever, these people are invasive and they do things to make your anxiety go up. They do things to make you angry. So focus on other things. Take your mind off of them. They're not powerful. They're weak individuals. You give them power by focusing on negative things that they do and allowing it to bother you. All right. So once you just, start thinking some better thoughts, take your mind off of them, you will start to get back into your normal. You'll get back to your normal self. You'll get back to a comfortable state of mind, and their demonism, their demonic energy will just fade away and just fade off. But just accept it. Like, okay, somebody was gang stalking me. Somebody was doing something that I don't like. Let me just accept it, feel the feeling, and then just let it fade away. That's all. All right. These people there, they don't have any power. They're strange. They're awkward. They're weird. They're just they tend to watch people a little bit more than normal, a little bit more than us. All right. They're the total opposite of us. We're focused on ourselves. They're worried about everybody else except themselves. All right. So people like that, you just ignore them, and you just keep it moving, and you stay focused on yourself and your life. All right. So a little bit of everything going on towards the end of this video, but because that was in real time. People was just, I'm not even going to talk about it, whatever, because I don't care. But back to the topic at hand, back to finishing this video. The devil tried to get us distracted, but not today, Satan. It's just when you're talking about these things and doing things that, like, he's going to show up. Satan's going to show up some way, somehow. But regardless of that, get the people out your life that are gaslighting you. They don't belong in your life. They don't belong in your phone. They don't belong on your social media pages. All right. They don't belong in your life at all. People who disrespect people and abuse people, they're playing with you and that relationship. They don't take you seriously. They don't take themselves seriously. They don't take the relationship between you and them seriously. Whoever it is, job partner, family member, friend, co-worker, significant other. Anybody who gaslights you, they don't care about you. They're manipulative. They're lying. They're not keeping it real. They're being fake. You got to get them out your life because your life depends on it. You deserve to have a happy, stress-free life. A lot of you are stressed out because you can't let certain people go in your life, and it's like a tug of war on your spirit. It's like, I want to let them go. I feel bad, guilt, pain, my brain. Just you got to let people go, and you have to go off in life with God. You're not alone. Stop thinking that you're going to be alone. Stop thinking that you're by yourself. You're never alone. You're never by yourself. You may have to deal with some feelings of uncomfortableness, but it's better than feeling how you were feeling when this person was mistreating you and not treating you how they were supposed to. Spirit guide. So just move on with your life, and you'll be able to find some better people. There are actually real people out there who don't gaslight other people, who will treat you how you treat them, who won't try to play mind games with you, or who won't try to play with your time, your energy, and how you feel towards them. All right. So it is what it is. People who gaslight you, they deserve an immediate exit out of your life. Kick them out your life and don't let them back in. All right. Anybody that is gaslighting you is someone that is using psychological warfare against you, and they're manipulating you to keep you around so that way they can keep mistreating you. They have to keep you in a state of doubt. They have to keep you in a state of confusion. And they do this so that you'll stick around, so that you'll be unaware that they're the one causing you to feel bad about yourself. And they want you to think it's something that you're doing. And they want you to think that it's something that you're not experiencing with them. And that's the whole object of gaslighting, to treat someone, beat them down, destroy them, and then act like you're not doing a thing. So if you have people in your life that are doing crazy making, that are countering, saying they're doing something and then acting like they're not doing it, if they're gaslighting you, trying to manipulate you and play with your mind, don't have these types of people in your life. These are the types of people that they don't deserve your love. They don't deserve your affection. They don't deserve you to care about them. Because when the type of stress and the type of reaction and response to the human body that gaslighting has on it, it's like somebody treating it's like somebody, you would treat somebody like this that you would hate. Like gaslighting causes PTSD. PTSD is something PTSD is something that an Army veteran could get from being a prisoner of war. Like PTSD is something that prisoners of war get. So when you're in an abusive relationship where you're with narcissists and you're being gaslit, you're a prisoner of war until you get out of that relationship. So it's like, would a prisoner of war be kind to the people who held him or her captive? No, they get out, forget about them, and move on and have a happy life. And that's what you're going to have to do. I'd like to thank everybody for watching this video. Smash that like button, smash that share button, and don't forget to subscribe. I'll see everybody in the next video. Everybody be blessed. Love yourself. Peace, love, and light. Druuill out. See you in the next one.